adding up a storm getting ready for this match.
And I don't know how much they really want to say to each other because this is yet another run back coming out of the winners finals of Pool 1. We should already know how that panned out as ARGENROST was coming out of the winner's side, so you know he got the better of Dave.
So yeah, you know both of these guys are going to want to get their chance at Jackal. ARGENROST definitely going to want to redeem himself after that loss earlier. And
yeah.
AYOITSDAVE trying to make his way into the finals, man. He has really been weathering the storm just non-stop, man. He's been in some tough situations here and been able to pull himself out so far. Let's see if he's going to be able to do that against ARGENROST with Crackerjack.
It's just like Dave's games have been, he's taken beatings at the first one. Like you said, he's weathered the storm, but he's literally lost like a game, 2 games, found himself on the back foot, and that's where he's really got himself fired up. He found himself in the same position against ARGENROST, but Ross didn't fizzle out when they were playing in their pool. Let's see if he can keep that fire going. See if he can, like you said, moving back up to play against Jackal. But looking kind of hard for him to start this off because he's still catching the wave of Dave and the plus frame. Gets a throw, and that was just a regular throw. That is something to keep in mind about Jack that we didn't see in Ross's last game. He does have a command throw, and it does surprise me that I didn't see ARGENROST go to it at all because his pool, everybody found themselves on the ground.
Maybe he was just too oppressive with Jackal's offense there. But so far the oppression is all ARGENROST on Dave there. Several combos to close it out. Nice damage there. I tell you what, man, Crackerjack really does put the hands on people.
Yeah. Throw, taking some plus frames, just skirting him over to the corner. Catching him trying to move. No throw.
Ooh.
He made contact, so he has to be a little careful. That's why he pays respect. Doesn't need to overcommit because he does have the lead. Spins 2 bars. And that's happened to him sometimes. I don't know if he does that on purpose or if that's just something that happens. Doesn't matter too much, but it's kind of unfortunate when Dave gets his double confirmed and somebody flops out of the corner.
Oh, good guard cancel there.
Didn't really get a whole lot from him, though. Just a little break of the momentum, but having to spin the meter just to try to keep himself safe didn't work. Guard
breathing room.
Again.
And once again, finding nothing but breathing room from the guard cancel there is ARGENROST. Ooh, poking away. Just chipping up at Dave.
Ooh, he dropped the low forward. And that's giving Dave another chance to play. Gonna need Ross to clean it up a bit. Tried to walk under, couldn't find himself on the other side. Gets thrown into the corner for his efforts.
Life totals are close here as we're getting down into the final 15 seconds of the round.
Lost again. He does have a guard cancel if he needs it.
Uh-oh. Trying to chip out here.
That was the play to try to jump. One that did not work out for Ross gives Dave the second round.
He was damned if he did and damned if he didn't in that situation. I
kind of wonder if he had a guard cancel. Like, he had the meter, and it's not like it's still invul at that point, I believe. Something I'm going to have to go back and lab later on.
Good neutral jump. Opens him up here, spinning the bar. How much is he going to spend?
2.
Oh, is he going to take it to the house? No, sir.
Try to clear the high bar, gets pulled down by the flames.
Uh-oh. Dave closing it out here in the first match of the losers finals. So this is 3 out of 5 here, so Dave's going to need to tack 2 more on to end ARGENROST tournament hopes, but we'll see what ARGENROST comes back with. We're going straight into the run back here.
Double tick throw, start this off.
Wow, Dave wasting no time. 2 throws in a row once again. ARGENROST battling his way back to the center. No, sir.
And I'm liking the idea. It's an adjustment. By going for a lot of throws, he's forcing ARGENROST to either press some buttons or obviously take the throw. The big thing he's not doing is he's not pressing buttons into the block. He's not giving him the guard cancel. Especially since he knows he wants to put the Shuga on him. And like we saw earlier, Shuga just automatically gives him like 4, 5, 6 hits.
Here we go. ARGENROST putting the hands to Dave this time.
Got him staggers though. taking the long rest in between each button and getting on the board, but it got his leg chopped off to start off round 2. Mid-screen overhead.
Again, right into it. Dave, no get to know you whatsoever, just eliminating the life bar of Argenrost here in the second round.
And he doesn't care about position because he could have threw him in a corner, but threw him into, I believe, the first perfect we've had on stage.
That might be, wow, and he took him coast to coast in that one too. He just beat him all over the stage in that one. Argenrost definitely going to want to come back from that. That's a little bit a tough loss right there in that round. But it's just a round, it's nothing. He's got 2 bar to spin.
1 hit away from getting his guard cancel, but he's still got to find the block. Doesn't need it so far as he gets it confirmed. Side swap, it's okay, it's okay.
Still got the advantageous position here in the corner. Some good pokes. Oh, narrowly evades the DP right there.
And that's kind of a hard situation for him because he wanted to walk and get a big punish, but I mean, he's a charge character. Doesn't matter because he still gets it confirmed later on down the road, spending all the meter, and he should be able to close this out. Yes, he does.
Nicely done. So gets some meter there, spent, trying to get his way up towards Rage, flexing on him.
Unhand me.
Interesting start of the round here for both guys, but now Argenrost going to open it up with some real damage here with both bars.
Taking the safer route, because I think if he really wanted, there's a command throw, first one, but I would say I think he really could have took the third loop if he wanted it, but just wanted to keep it safe, because again, has a big lead, has a second command throw, has his first game, doesn't need to go too deep in the bank.
So all right, Argenrost making it 1-1 here. Now we got ourselves a battle on our hands. Both guys wasting no time, once again getting right back into the action. Speaking of wasting no time, Dave with the jump in, but Argenrost has a throw and a block ready for him.
Yeah, Dave was a little too early on his throw. Ross was still in block stun. It'd be like that sometimes. Command throw again, gonna step out of the corner. What's the Oki? Ooh, I think he caught the invul. I think he was a little too early. So when you come out of block stun, when you come out of any state you're not forced in, or that you are forced into, you have invul. So you can't just media throw on somebody.
Dave's just really sharp with those DPs. Pokes him in the back. Getting stabby.
Getting a little bit of space.
Ooh, the cross up, double cross up.
But he couldn't find a confirm from either one of them, so we have ourselves in crunch time. 10 seconds on the clock, fade away forward, jumping over. Sugar to get some plus frames, fading away. 5 seconds left on the clock. Jump back roundhouse, taking a page out of Jack's playbook and punting him to round 2.
Wow, what a finish to that round right there. So close. Ooh, good backdash. Just barely staying out of range.
Just oppressing him on the ground with the lows. Can't find the throw.
Dave just really opening up Argenrost here in the second round.
With the
guard cancel available. Just shows you how much Argenrost has been on his heels. Uses the guard cancel right away. Cross under.
Still doesn't have the confirm from him, but doesn't need it because now it's his turn to play. See how much he can get with the throw. Gets the throw punish.
Oh, wow, and Dave once again spinning the bar, closing it out. Another dominating performance here in this round.
The tempo, like Sugar in the sweep. It's not his turn anymore. That's not what Dave said though, because he dashed in and took the second round right away from Ross, trying to see if he can take the third one. A little too early on his crouch short, which is why he finds himself on his face. No,
Ooh,
sir.
Wow. Nice air there. Ozuna drop, side switch.
It's a good block. It's kind of hard to see.
Got him up in the air. He's got the bar to spin here. Nope. Decides to get the corner position here.
He's also holding on to guard cancels as well.
Ah, that's true. I had not thought of that.
And with that, Dave's going to opt to see if he can throw him down a couple of times. Doesn't want to give him too many.
Ooh, big whiff right there. Dave capitalizing on it. Oh, does not combo in there.
One of the most unfortunate drops for Dave. Gives Ross the first round here in game 3. Keeps him alive for now, but keeps him without meter. Something that he kind of needs to keep Dave at bay. Another throw. And at this point, he's just challenging his will to press a button. Stagger sweep and a DP.
Says, don't try to dash in on me like that. Now Dave with guard cancel up. Haven't really seen him have to use much of it though.
Not against Ross specifically, but we have to remember he does have guard cancel Shugu. It's pretty good. Speaking of Shugu.
Oh, good anti-air.
And that's the first one we've seen out of him in a while.
Speaking of the guard cancel right there, cross under now ARGENROST.
With the confirmed
Turnabout is fair play. Time is ticking away. ARGENROST definitely needs to start getting this life advantage underway. That's going to go a long way towards it. Oh, not able to convert him into the combo, but that super's going to help a lot.
Yo, peace out.
Nice. Excellent job to back out. Good throw tech there by ARGENROST to go ahead and timer scam and get that second round. Or I'm sorry, second round for him.
Like you say it was a scam, but Dave really handed it to him. Like he gave him the short to jump over, he gave him the throw to jump over, and he really just gave the second round to Ross and gave him the lead that he needs here in round 5.
And now ARGENROST sitting on rage here in the final round of this third match of the set. Just building that meter up. No. And there we go, guard cancel. Super confirmed. We're going to see some chunky damage. No, going for the setup. Speaking of setup, they set him up the bomb right now. Dave not able to confirm that.
Especially when he hit him on the backside. Those are kind of awkward to get.
Yeah, the interactions are always wild in that situation.
I think he's dropping a couple of his cancels again. There's another one, dropped the forward, but he still picks him up because Dave was a little too eager.
ARGENROST bouncing back there after a little bit of a rough start, now making it 2-1.
And I can see it on his face. Like, he won, he understands that he won, but it wasn't clean.
No.
Dropped the low forward, dropped a couple of cancels, but again, it's not about how you get the W, it's the fact that you got the W. And he's one win away from getting his run back against Jackson. He's got to see if he can stop Dave from evening it up. And this start so far was looking like Dave until he was a little too eager with the DP. I think he really wanted the meter to try to mix him up.
ARGENROST doing a good job of weathering the storm. Lost a fair amount of life, but now the turnabout is him. Evening things up here right now, opening up Dave once again. Now switched coast to coast, got him to the corner. Dave fighting back. Ooh, wish the anti-air.
I kind of think he could have got a bigger punish, but any punish is better than none. Speaking of punishes, getting tossed into the corner. What's the guest gonna do? Baits the DP, but there was a block, and that's why you saw him pump the brake. Gets the throw, and gets the first light here in game 4.
DP starter into super. Seen Dave do that a couple of times here now in this top 6. And it's working for him, can't argue with results. Speaking of results, that resulted in a lot of life bar being lost.
Did you see the beef on that Fierce though?
Yes.
And we were saying Dave at the start, but right now it's the ARGENROST show. Tick throw into a command throw, ain't no breaking this.
Man.
Stomp the second round into the ground. ARGENROST 1 round away from going back against Jack.
Garuda might have to go in for concussion check after that one.
Gets another throw.
Once again, the porcupine action here from Dave. Looking sharp in this round here, trying to make those first 2 rounds a thing of the past, but breaking the bat out is ARGENROST.
And that's the guard cancel activated for Ross. He has 1 meter, but he's probably just going to hold on to it for the next round. He has 3 rounds to give away. Doesn't need to commit any meter just yet.
Yeah, definitely this stretching out a little bit isn't the worst thing in the world for ARGENROST because he'll have the meter to try to build himself up into rage and still try to keep this thing under control. But Dave getting himself in here, staying in the fight right now. Oh, that DP starter was not as successful as the last couple. And, ooh.
But the round starter was adaptation because, like you were saying, all the times that Dave liked going for the DP, what did Ross do? Didn't press anything. Backdash. Puts him down again. Doesn't want to spend too much meter because he knows that if Dave gets rolling, he needs to stuff him out. Still holding on to the meter. Tech. Where you going?
Oh, good oppression here from ARGENROST. Is he going to be able to close him out here? He's got the bar to do it. Yes, sir. 3-1. ARGENROST moving to get the run back against his teammate, Jackal. Good games for AYOITSDAVE. Definitely put up some good matches here on the stream and earlier